Hi there, XS Junkies. Welcome back. I've been joined in studio by Simon Christopher. For those of you who don't know him, he's a bit of a local YouTube celebrity, mostly known for his extreme stunts. Simon, welcome to the studio.
Well, thank you.
So, extreme stunts, you know, is this something where you went into it going, I want to be famous on YouTube, or you went into it going, I really want to, you know, test the limits of my own safety?
This was geared entirely out of spite.
Okay.
Everything I do is out of spite towards, well, I don't want to name names. That's terrible.
Okay. But honestly, Joni, you really shouldn't have.
Ah, Joni. No, it came out of spite. I didn't think it was going to get past. I mean, I was surprised getting 100 views on some things.
Yeah.
And then it just blew up. I got real lucky by just being an idiot. I don't know. It's weird because there's a big channel in Australia that has 500,000 people. And I talked to them when I had like 200 subs, and they just started talking about me. So I have like actually a pretty global fan base in a weird way, even though it's really small, it's very spread out. So I get a lot of weird shit on Snapchat. I made the mistake of giving out my Snapchat.
That does happen.
And when you do things that I do, people think that I want to see it. So almost daily I get fecal matter sent to me on Snapchat.
It's very interesting that someone's like, hey, we have similar interests. Here's my poop.
Well, here's the thing. On Snapchat, they can do whatever the hell they want. No one's going to report them, restrict them, censor them, show their face. Like, it's gone.
As long as they got decent lights, right? That's all. You know, welcome to the XS Network. We have decent lights.
And then that's how I found out I have gray hairs coming in.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I deserve it.
It could be other things you might be doing to your body. Just a stress factor.
It's weird. I've gotten pretty lucky so far. I mean, I stapled my face 2 days ago into a smile.
Okay. Was it a nice smile?
No, it was terrible. I was smiling, so like the muscles I couldn't staple. So then I thought it'd be funny to kind of like do like the Rock eyebrow thing and staple that into place. My friends had no idea what to do.
Because you're not going to call like you know, Ontario Health and be all like, yeah, I'm not sure if we should send him to a hospital or what. Well, what exactly are the symptoms, right?
Well, apparently it's a form of torture. I don't know if that's a little too political.
Well, no. I mean, it's horrible there. When you do it to yourself, it's mildly humorous.
Well, I get Taco Bell out of it. I know it sounds stupid, and it is.
But your brother has a cushy job there. You would have gotten Taco Bell anyway.
No, they don't. They're so tight.
I understand that you're moving a bit away from the whole stapling facial features type situation towards food reviews. You've decided to become a food critic.
Yeah, in a weird way. I'm probably the only food critic who doesn't eat what they're reviewing. Okay. But I play with it instead.
Oh, okay.
I did, I don't know, it's blue eggs. If there's any Vietnamese, I think it's a big Vietnamese thing.
So these are basically bird embryos?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay.
I got a 6-pack of eggs. Everyone told me to get them. I thought they were like century eggs, or they're just rotten inside.
Yeah.
So I start cracking them into a glass on camera, and there's actual fetuses in sacks full of liquids in them, and I managed to not throw up.
Where does one go about buying these?
Chinatown. Took me 4 shops.
Yeah.
No one, I can't pronounce it.
Okay.
So I just had it on my phone. I had blue eggs, balut.
Yeah.
And I just held it to them, like, I want these. And then they just kept pointing at them and going, baby chickens. And like, I know what an egg is, but it turned out there's actually baby chickens in there.
You could make a nice living just going to all the stores that, you know, admitted they don't have them and, you know, advertising that they aren't the ones that carry it.
I support the ones that don't carry it fully. I think it's disgusting.
Exactly. But at least blackmail them into letting people know, hey, you can buy eggs from us and you won't have any surprises.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. They should put one of those eggs in, because they look exactly the same. I thought I got ripped off.
Well, when I first heard that you were doing this, I assumed, and I'm sorry, again, this is a little judgmental on my part.
I get judged all the time.
I assumed you were going to eat them. And when I heard you were reviewing them, I assumed you were going to every shop in Chinatown that sold them and letting us know which store has the best, you know.
Oh, hell no.
Like, yeah, no.
Hell no.
This is the one to go for. Oh, I can tell that this particular one's way too much.
Yeah, they really let them sit under the lights just the right amount of time.
Okay.
They smelled terrible. My desk still smells like it.
So, again, I'm guessing that the future is not going to be in blue reviews. No. So, where do you go from here?
Well, that's the thing. I was doing all the crazy things outside, and then winter came. I'm like, I did as much as I could do inside an apartment at -20, and I just ran out of. I would rather switch directions than start sucking. So I did. I put my dick in a mouse trap.
Okay.
I nailed.
Did you get any mice?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, it wasn't a fresh mouse trap.
Okay.
And then I put a nail through my scrotum, which is weird, because it's like I always tell people, putting a nail through your scrotum is like childbirth. Putting it in there isn't the hard part. It's ripping it out, which is the hard part.
I was going to ask if you removed it because I was worried it might be a load-bearing scrotum.
I hope not. I hope nothing ever. If I have kids, Jesus Christ.
Do you want to start like a Kickstarter campaign against that?
So many people on my shit either write, I hope you don't have kids, which I agree.
Yeah.
Or they say you probably can't have kids, which I would like to believe. And I don't want to find out who's right.
You're looking for the right lady, but you got mousetraps in the meantime.
They get me by.
Do you drink a lot in order to like gear yourself up for these things? Or
No.
straight edge?
I've been drunk twice for them,
Okay.
for 2 videos. When I electrocuted my... you ever seen a plasma lighter?
Yep.
It's like a horseshoe with electric bolts that form X. I just put that on like my earlobe, my nose, my nipples. I had a 4-prong burn mark on my nipples from this lightning going through my tit.
Was it rewarding though?
It's not... Yeah. It's always fun editing it. I don't like doing it, but I like the aftermath.
Do you do any of these videos where you're like, you know what? I don't think it was that bad. I'm going to do this one again and look braver in it.
Yeah. 3 times.
Really?
3 ones didn't do well the first time. The psychic test, which I just got quail eggs slingshot at me. I still have welts, and that happened last June. And the thumbtack high five. My friend covered his hand with thumbtacks, and we put tape around it, and then we high-fived each other. And I had to do that twice. So we had 10 thumbtacks, so I had 20 bleeding holes out of my hand.
You didn't switch hands.
No.
That's very brave of you.
I didn't think about switching hands. I guess I just see that hand coming, so I'm like, F yeah.
I want to, offer to assist you in the future, but I don't know if that's like the best.
I would love it.
I will find ways for you to hurt yourself less.
Come on down,
I just
man.
get a lot of hate mail now.
Nah, it's fine.
Well, honestly, it has been a treat, Simon Christopher. XS viewers, honestly, he doesn't need the hits, but you might as well.
Oh, of course I do. Don't let him lie to you.
Continue to encourage him. Who knows what he'll do next? Look for some blood and something funny soon. Thank you again, Simon, for
Oh,
coming
thank you.
XS viewers, stick around.